Hello and welcome to First Look. I'm young Jeohn, and we've been getting a lot of requests for earbud microphone tests. Why don't you test microphones, people ask? And the simple answer is, well, you can't. Well, Bluetooth only connects the microphone when you're in a phone call. You can't really record it either, and there's gonna be a huge difference from your mouth to their ears during a phone call. You could be in a quiet apartment, but the other person could be in a shopping mall with 1,000 other people where they're all fighting for a piece of the bandwidth. And in there somewhere, the message can be garbled, the Bluetooth connection can be bad, anything can happen. But in the interest of science and learning and experimentation and all of that good stuff, we are gonna do a hack and try to give you a sense of what the quality is like on several different earbuds. So here's our lineup. We have the Jabra Elite Sport, we have the Jlab Epic2s, the Treblab X11s, and the new ERLs, which are in Kickstarter right now, but we thought you'd be interested just to see what it sounds like. As a constant standard, we're going to compare all of these against the Motorola G5S Plus built-in microphone, as well as a cabled aftermarket Samsung $8 wired earbud, just to see what it's like. Please be aware that this test in no way guarantees any kind of audio quality that the person on the other end will hear during a phone call. This will give you just some kind of comparison so you can get a feel for what the audio might be like. Now, it's interesting to note that if you ever want to shoot a video using the microphone from a Bluetooth earbud, you can't do it because the audio won't route. It'll only work during phone calls. So if you want to shoot a video using this guy, you can only do it through a wired cable or using the mic in your phone. So here's what's happening. We are doing a little bit of a hack. We're using an app called BT Mono. So basically that fools the phone into thinking that we're on a phone call, and we'll use that app, make that phone call, and record it into the phone. Now, in addition to recording the sound on the phone itself, we are going to make a phone call and see what the other person might hear. Now, to do that, we've called a Google Voice number and let the voicemail record the audio. So we're gonna start with the reference, which is the microphone that's built into this smartphone, which is the Motorola G5S Plus. Here we go. This is the microphone of the Motorola G5S Plus that's built into the phone. We are in an apartment where it's really quiet, there's no one here, and if you're hearing any noises, it's from the heater that's producing a lot of hissing noise. I have the earbuds in my ears. I don't have the earbuds in my ears. I have the phone next to my face as the manufacturer intended, and now that you've heard some dialogue, you'll now hear a continuous up and down tone. This is to show that the microphone can pick up the highs and the lows of a human voice. The audio is being recorded directly into the microphone of the Moto G5S Plus. This is the sound that the person you're calling might hear. It's a voicemail left on a Google Hangouts number using the Motorola G5S Plus built-in microphone. We are in a quiet apartment with no one around, and the only sound you might hear is the humming of the heater. Let's start with the Jlab Audio Epic2s. Turn on BT Mono and start recording. This is the microphone of the Jlab Audio Epic2 Bluetooth earbuds that are connected via Bluetooth wireless. We are in an apartment there where it's kind of quiet, and if you're hearing a hum, that's the noise of my heater humming along. I have the earbuds in my ears like the manufacturer intended, and now that you've heard some dialogue, you'll now hear a continuous up and down tone. And hopefully you'll hear all of that from the top to the bottom. The earbuds are connected to a Motorola G5S Plus smartphone where it is being recorded. This is the sound that the person you're calling might hear. It's a voicemail left on a Google Hangouts number using the Jlab Epic2 Bluetooth earbuds. We are in an apartment where it's kind of quiet, there's no one around,
And if you're hearing a hum, that's the sound of the heater.
Next up is the Jabra Elite Sport.
This is the microphone of the Jabra Elite Sport Bluetooth earbuds that are connected via Bluetooth wireless. We are in an apartment where it is kind of quiet, there's no one around making any noise, and if you're hearing a hum, that's from the heater that's making heat. I have the earbuds in my ears like the manufacturer intended, and now that you've heard some dialogue, you'll now hear a continuous tone up and down. The earbuds are connected to a Motorola G5S Plus smartphone where this is being recorded.
So this is the sound that the person you're calling might hear. It's a voicemail left on a Google Hangouts number using the Jabra Elite Sport Bluetooth earbuds. We're in a quiet place where there's no one around, and the only sound you might be hearing is the heater that's running in the apartment.
Let's go with the Treblab X11s.
This is the microphone of the Treblab X11 Bluetooth earbuds that are connected via Bluetooth wireless. We are in an empty apartment where it is kind of quiet. There's nobody around talking except for me. And if you're hearing a hum, that's from the heater making its noise as it heats up the apartment. I have the earbuds in my ears like the manufacturer intended, and now that you've heard some dialogue, you'll now hear a continuous up and down tone. The earbuds are connected to a Motorola G5S Plus smartphone where this is being recorded.
So this is the sound that the person you're calling might hear. It's a voicemail left on a Google Hangouts number using the Treblab X11 Bluetooth earbuds. We're in a quiet place where there's no one around, and if you're hearing a humming sound, that's the noise of the heater.
Last but not least, we shall try out the ERL Sports Earbuds. This is on a Kickstarter, but at least you get to hear what it sounds like.
This is the microphone of the ERL Bluetooth Sports Earbuds that are connected via Bluetooth wireless. We are in an empty apartment where it is quiet with no one around, and if you're hearing a humming noise, that's the heater making its buzzing noise. I have the earbuds in my ears like the manufacturer intended, and now that you've heard some dialogue, you'll now hear a continuous up and down tone, which hopefully you'll hear all of. Sounds like a siren. Sorry, can't help it. The earbuds are connected to the Motorola G5S Plus smartphone where it is being recorded.
So this is the sound that the person you're calling might hear. It's a voicemail left on a Google Hangouts number using the ERL Bluetooth Sports Earbuds. We are in a quiet place where there's no one around, and if you're hearing a humming sound, that is the noise of the heater.
Now to finish it all off, I want you to hear what it sounds like to have a wired pair of Samsung earbuds, which is aftermarket. Picked it up for about $8. Please have a listen. This is the microphone of the Samsung aftermarket earbuds. It's a wired earbud that's connected via a plugged-in cable. We are in a quiet apartment with nobody around. There's no talking except for me. And if you're hearing a humming noise, that's coming from the heater that's radiating heat. I have the earbuds in my ears like the manufacturer intended, and now that you've heard some dialogue, you'll now hear a continuous up and down tone. Now that's just to show that the microphone can pick up highs and the lows of a human voice. The earbuds are connected to a Motorola GS5 Plus smartphone where it is being recorded. This is the sound that the person you're calling might hear. It's a voicemail left on a Google Hangouts number using a cheap aftermarket Samsung wired earbud. We are in a quiet apartment, there's no one around, and if you hear a humming, that's the sound of the heater. And that's it. We have tested out for wireless earbuds. If you've learned anything from this, it's that you probably want to use a wired earbud microphone when you're having a phone conversation or talk directly into the phone because you'll have the best quality that way. Thank you very much for watching this test, or rather an experiment or a hack of sorts, of listening to the microphones of these wireless earbuds. Again, don't take this as the be-all end-all because it can sound very different on the other side, but at least you'll have an idea of what the microphones are capable of giving and what the other person is going to hear. If you're interested in actually purchasing these things, we have left Amazon affiliate links down below. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you all again next time.